Literally could have tore my tractor up, maybe even hurt me. Not good. Let me show you. I'll tell you guys something. Putting the implement on a level surface, it's unbelievable how fast you can hook that up when you're not fighting the terrain. a couple of dangers of actually cutting in the woods like this. When you're around the thick stuff, hit one of these stumps a while ago. Let's see if I can find it. One's your mirrors. Everywhere's your mirrors. But right there, I had to eat your bush hog blades up. And then over in that area, I caught my mirror a couple times. I ain't too worried about cutting my catching my cab because I'm pretty cognizant of that. But there's a couple of hidden dangers while you're bush hogging, like this stuff right here. That will mess you up. People will say, you know, run with your bucket down or your grapple down. That's exactly what I do. Try to run with my grapple down just a little bit so it catches the stump before I hit it with my bush hog. But it don't always work. So you gotta watch that on your mirrors. But that stuff ain't gonna break your cab, you know what I mean? Saying in about every bush hogging video is I really like cutting early in the morning because look at that temp gauge. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 174, and it's just down here in Florida. Like today, it's supposed to get I think 99, and so that's a lot of heat on a tractor. Not saying this tractor would overheat, but I'm trying to help it by, you know, cutting in the mornings when the dust is down and the temperature is a little cooler. When they had a bunch of trees cut down here, I just pushed a bunch up with a bulldozer when I rented that bulldozer. So eventually that's all turned into compost. All this will turn to compost, but I can't bush hog in there. That's just too thick as far as like big chunks of, I mean, look at that. That would tear your bush hog up, you know. So knowing where that stuff is on your property helps a lot as well. So all this area here will just rot to compost. We'll cut all of it. Dang it, y'all see that? Hold on a second. I'm all kind of turned around. Hit that stump. Let me show you what I just hit. Dadgummit. Oh my word, look at that. Did I not just get out here and walk this? Look at that. How did that even, what is that? And how did it even get down here in the woods? Oh man, that could have really tore. That looks like some type of deer stand. How you doing? Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do, let me see if I can take it up with a grapple. Man, that could have been a disaster. That stuff is thick too, what I'm saying. That stuff's, I don't know what it is. The only thing I can think of, it was like a bracing for a deer stand, that, because they, you know, just like my deer stand somewhere over there, they set one up here before I owned the property. Ugh. Hey, what I'm gonna do for now, I mean, I can see it now. But what I'm gonna do for now, just mark this tree right here. Hold on. All right, I put this up here, and this will last, heck, it probably last a couple months, because I marked a parking spot out here one time with one of those, and it's still up there, and it was last season. But I'll put it there. I'll continue to bush hog, and then come back and grapple this up. Okay, when you run into a situation like that, it's a good learning point. Man, immediately hit this button, and that turns off your PTO, like immediately. So, you know, I thought I was going to try to raise it up first, but I felt like it was still tangled up in there. So I hit that. What I probably should have done was hit that first and then raised it up, but I did that in reverse order. But remember, this is your good button right here. Just gotta stop it immediately. want to show you a little something what we have in Florida that's protected. It's a protected species. That right there is a gopher hole. It's a gopher hole. Yeah, it's a gopher tortoise. Google them. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that right there, if you see one come out or whatever, you need to try to not mess with its habitat. Plus, you want to keep all the, you know, God's little creatures. You want to try to keep them safe anyway. I just got just a little bit. I'm going to clean up in here. Just a little bit more. Those trees are a little too thick, but I can get these little yo palms in between this big tree and that big tree. Maybe hit these. I probably will. These two right here. And I think we'll be done with this project. But gophers. Craziest thing. All right. Just a little bit more and we're done. This old rotten stuff here. It don't really hurt nothing. You can't even grapple that sometimes. It's in the way, but don't that look much better? Let's take a look at this. Definitely don't want to go back through there. But you start getting, you know, into this area. There's just no good way for me to get back here for the my cab. So my forestry mulcher will come in here and do that. But look how clean that is. Let's see. What was the before picture? Let's see, I can't remember. I think it was it right there? With that V in the tree? But look how much better that looks. Or was it there? So either way, looks good. There's some stuff like that stuff right there. You might be able to get that with a bush hog, but man, there's so many hidden stumps. I'd rather hit it with the forestry mulcher. But the stuff that I can see out here in the open, I don't mind hitting that big stuff with a bush hog. But anyway, well, we hit a piece of metal. Ugh. Other than that, it went pretty smooth. I'm going back to the house. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care. God bless you guys. Check out this video right here. It's awesome.